So here I am. There's very few pictures where I actually have my hair out, but this is me just with a little style. And then here I have one of my favorite pictures. The quality is a little blurry with the zoom in, but my hair looked good. Then here we have where I kind of started, getting busy, not having time to do my hair and finding very few options with the relaxers. So I slowly just started doing braids, doing kinky twists, micros. I did a lot of different styles, a lot of different, what they would be considered protective styles, but at the time, for me, they were easy styles, things that, I could do. I'm fairly good at individual braids, so I just kind of, had a lot of different braids to get me through. Then after watching some ladies on YouTube, finally decided to do a semi-big chop. So here I have, my hair up in a puff, but you can see all the little straggly ends, but I just thought I was so cute because I had my little texture on the front. And then I slowly started to cut off some of the relaxed ends that were still left. And, slowly but surely, because I wanted to hold on to my little length, I cut it off, getting those ends slowly at different times, different styles, and then finally one day I just decided to just cut it all off. And this was my first, puff, and I was so proud of it. And I did all different kind of styles, Bantu knot outs, twists, all different, different little things. But then I slowly started getting bored. Because the hair, it gets at that awkward length where you don't really know what to do with it, and you just run out of ideas. So I went back to what I knew, which was tracks and braids and all the things I knew. So I had my tracks and I did my braids and I did my little styles. I went to the salon and got things done, and it was all I knew. Once you get in that point in your journey, sometimes you get down and you just revert back to what what makes you feel comfortable. But then, at the turn of the new year, I decided to take my hair out and see what it looked like. And I thought this was cute, but you can see it's dry and brittle. And, but I was excited about those curls. Those curls popping, I just didn't know what to do with myself. And I had that length and it was cute. But then I, seeing that something was wrong, I started going to the salon again, but, tried to do my natural hair thing. Got her to do a couple of different styles for me, spice it up, get some things going. It was good. And then I decided I wanted to start taking the reins on my own hair. So I started, putting together little styles, spicing it up. I love to have the little poofs in the front, and then I found my little eco styler gel, and hair, curls were popping even more. And then kind of things got crazy and reverted back to what I knew. But then here at the beginning of this year, I decided to take charge again. And now I'm moisturizing daily, nightly, water. I'm watering my hair like a plant, trying to do different things and, braid outs, twists outs. And now I'm on my protective style challenge, but these are just some pictures from before I started my protective style challenge, and seeing how just the few, the 2 months have changed my life. So this is just my hair journey for the past couple of years, and I'm hoping to retain 6 inches in 12 months.